Fishing is fun, but hooking is the only way. We're gonna show you how to catch some fish today.
Today, Lowrance, actually this last week, they announced that they're coming out with a 360. And today I'm going to show you how to install it. Basically what they're doing is they're offering you this 360. If you already have a Lowrance Carbon, Live, or Elite FS, it'll work. You have to have a Ghost motor because the 360, they call it the Ghost 360. And what you do is we're going to install 3-in-1 Nosecone in the Ghost motor. And actually all the updates, there's going to be a couple updates going to be done. You have to update your unit, your Live or Carbon, to a 22.0, and then the Ghost motor also has to be updated, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. But I'm going to show you how to bolt this Nosecone on there. So the next episode I'll be on the water showing you how to work it. But please hit the like and subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a penny to subscribe. And then if you look on the description on the bottom right hand corner, if you click it, it shows you all the products that I'm using. It's affiliate links that I have, and it will come back and help me get my channel running. So it'll be a lot of help if you click on it and purchase it online, and I can get my channel running so I can teach you more. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and it'll really help my channel. Thank you. You can leave a comment below and I will get back to you. So basically when this thing is operating, your motor is going to turn by itself 180 degrees. So it's going to spin 180, spin 180. And at any time I could touch the screen, save it as a waypoint, and then go back and fish it, drop my motor down, turn my active live, and actually see what I'm looking at. So today I'm going to basically show you how to install it and do the software update and get you on the water. So here's a goodie. This is a Ghost 3-in-1. So I'm going to open it up and show you what's in here. So this is the Nosecone that we're going to change on the Ghost. So I'm going to take the cap off. It's just an 8mm hex screw. That's the only tool that you would need to do this. And there's also included in the kit some gaskets. These are just O-rings to make sure that the water doesn't get in. And this is probably going to be like a 10-15 minute installation. You can see right here, that's the temp probe. And this is the connector that's going to go in the Ghost. You slide it on, put this bolt inside, and we're done. So all you need is an 8mm Allen wrench. Take this and remove this bolt. And then inside here you're going to see another one. So we're going to pull this one out too. And it looks like in the package that they give you a new one. So they don't want you to use the old one. So pull this out. And then you just grab this Nosecone and kind of wiggle it and pull it out. So this one just has the down imaging and 2D sonar. Just pull the little cap off. And we got to change some gaskets. So we're going to pull these off. So I'm removing these gaskets. They're probably okay because this motor is not very old, but I'm going to change them anyway. So here's the difference between, this is the old one. So this has down imaging and 2D sonar. This has down imaging, 2D sonar, and sidescan. So what's going to happen when we put this on, this 360, is that's going to spin 180. So this side imaging is going to take pictures. 2 washers, we're just going to put them on. Put 1, 2, and make sure they fit in that little groove that's in there. They give us a new bolt, so we're going to take this, put this little O-ring in that groove right there. Let me measure. This other gasket is going to go in this little slot right here, like that. And we're ready to put it on. Take the cone here. First thing I'm going to do is plug this in. So right here there's a little slot. You're going to see that little sticking out, that little plastic piece, and then you'll see it hollowed out here, and make sure you line it up and put it on. That way there you don't accidentally bend the pin. So it's about a quarter of a turn and then you're in. Then we're going to take this. Remember, it's going to go right over the top here. And see this groove? It's going to fit in this slot where the scag is. And then we're going to slide it on and push it in. Then I'm going to take the bolt. Stick it in this hole here, tighten it back, and you're supposed to put about 25 pounds of torque, which is probably, if you just snug it good, you'd be fine. Okay, now that I got the nose cone put on the motor, I'm going to update everything. So number one is you got to have your trolling motor on. So make sure that blue light is on. And then I'm going to not turn the unit on, leave it off. I'm going to open the chip drawer. So the update that I'm getting off Lowrance's website is you go into look at HDS Live, and then it'll be 22.0, I believe. It's 22, and then on the Ghost motor, it's 1.2, and then you download them onto your computer, and then you put it onto a SD card, and it has to be a micro. So then I take it with the unit off, stick it in slot, and then turn the power. You could either put it in 1 or 2, it doesn't make any difference until we do the Ghost, then it will. So I got it on 1, and I turn the unit on, and it's gonna read the chip, and it's gonna know that it needs a software update. Okay, so now look at the unit. It's telling me it's installing the update. Don't touch that thing, because if you were to power it off right now or hit a button, you're gonna jam it. And the only way you can get it fixed is to send it in a branch. So once you see it, this bar going across the side, it's telling you how fast it's loading the software. So like if say you have your unit for a couple years and they've done 4 downloads, if you've never done it and then you do the newest one, it takes a long time like this to download. So now it's rebooting. So it said rebooting on the screen, so it's gonna load all the info. It just took all the info off the chip. Now it's installing it onto the hard drive into the unit. And it usually takes a couple minutes before this is done. In doing these updates, what it does is it makes your units run more efficient. So if you notice here, it says update is being finalized. Don't turn the power off. If you turn it off, you're sending it back to Lowrance. Now when you see this screen here, it's all done, so I'm gonna hit accept. And then I'll tell, not now. Okay, so here, see the page button? I'm gonna hit the page button. And then I hit the little pinwheel. This is the setup wheel. I hit that. And I'm gonna grab it and I lift it up and I hit about. And see right here? 22.1. So I know it took the latest version. Pages again. And then I'm gonna lift up here. I'm gonna go to storage. I put the card in the top one, so it's telling me the top slot. I go here. Now I'm going to go down. Now see this Ghost full update? I'm going to hit that. And I look on here, this is update. Now I'm going to hit upgrade. So see that blue box? It's checked already. Sometimes they don't check it, but this one's checked. Make sure the motor is powered on, and I'm going to hit start upgrade. So if you don't have a check mark over here, then hit the blue, check it, and then proceed to download. And you can see it's upgrading, and it'll give you a progress. It's going to tell you, how far along you are, and it'll also tell you when you're done. So this whole system is going to be talking to each other. I have the Ghost motor, I have the HDS unit, I have the active live, and they're all going to talk to each other. And now I'm going to have a 360. So I'm going to have the best of all worlds. So when I have my units all synchronized, I could look at anything I want on the front and back unit. They could see everything I'm watching, and I could see everything they're watching. So on here, I'm going to close this out. Up says upgrade complete, so I know I'm done. Exit, progress 100%, so I'm going to get out and exit out. So there's one here that I also loaded with active target, but I already did it. So I did all the updates. I got my motor updated, the unit updated. I have the active target all updated. I'm ready to go. So I'm ready to take it out and see how it works. So you can come in here again, hit the setup, which is the pinwheel, scroll up and hit about, and it's going to tell you what you're updated. Another thing is, when I first installed this 360, watch, I'm going to show you, I hit the page and I don't see it. So you have to turn it on, and you only have to do it once. So I go to setup again, and I'm going to scroll up to advanced, and I'm going to go to features, and see the Ghost 360, it says it's off. So I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to make sure I got my sonar on, my Ghost 360, my structure scan, and my active target all on. Exit out. 360's been enabled. Exit out here. Now when I hit my page, boom, Ghost 360. So I'm going to add a page. So I scroll up here like this. I'm going to hit the positive, and then you can add any panel you want. So here's what I have on this whole system. So if I want Ghost, and then I wanted regular sonar, and then I could save it. So now I'm going to have Ghost on one side and regular sonar. Now when I do this 360, I'm going to want to come in here, and I'm going to want to move it over because I'm going to want more of my page. So you see this adjust splits? I hit it and I pull this over, and then I hit save. Now I have a bigger view of the 360, and then after I get everything aligned, I just slide that over, and bam, I got 360 and regular 2D sonar. So you could put 360 with sidescan, sonar, active target, downscan, GPS. You could put 4 windows on this screen if you want to. So I found that just running 2 is good enough because the screen's not quite big enough. So normally, like I think when I first get out and try this, I'm going to run 360 only just to try it and see how it works.
Fishing is fun, but hooking is the only way. We're gonna show you how to catch some fish today.